Hello, Internetians. My name is Josh Player, and welcome to another Draft League discussion video for the week. As always, make sure you're following me on Twitter so you can see when I tweet these out, or you pay attention to plug chats because I plug them in there too. This is really awkward, right? Because of where this tweet is located. Because there's always something funny below or funny above. I can't win, right? Because no matter what, I'm fucked with where this tweet is. Because below it is this comment that I got 2 years ago when someone roasted my layout for Kelly, and above this is hyper weeaboo shit. Where, yeah, great stuff. Anyway, this is going to be a much longer video probably because you can see 57 replies there. So do me a favor and leave a like on this video now to help this video get pushed, because YouTube hates when videos are long, so they're just gonna shit on this one. So that would help me out a whole lot. And if you're new, leave a sub, because that also helps me out a whole lot as I journey to 500 subs. So, our question of the week is, what's the Pokemon that you cannot get enough of? You'll keep drafting it until the end of time. Y'all, I draft Mew so much. I love drafting Mew. I've drafted over a dozen times. I just keep using it. Other stuff, for a while, I was always obsessed with Donphan and stuff. A Selgor I was obsessed with for a while. I love Hydreigon. You always send me with a bulky psychic. You always see me with some random fat ass psychic. Almost every time. Mew, Necrozma, Mesprit, Uxie. I almost always have one of them. Cloaking, something like that. I always have them. They're just great. It's great to have. But now we get to see what you all think. Your 57 replies. Holy shit. I appreciate y'all. So let's get into it. Let's talk. Let's just dive in, because this is gonna take a while. Alright. So first off, we have Henry, a good pal. Watch K-On. Smile. Anyway. Mega Ampharos design, bulky pivot, rest talk, volt switch, D-pulse, surprise agility sweeper, always a lowest tier mega you can get for points to just other areas. I just wish you got Draco. Seeing this thing drop a nuke and volt out would be gold. Mega Ampharos actually is kind of flamed. Electric Dragon is actually a really interesting typing. I shit on the other Electric Dragon, Zekrom, a lot. There's actually a Fuegomon. I've used it. I loved it as this really, really fat pivot that resisted really interesting typings. Water, fire, electric, grass, flying. It had some interesting resistances, so it was able to just come in on really weird things. And it was such a sky-high special attack. It's a great pivot because you can always just invest in max defense and still hit hard. 165 is a fucking nuke. Volt Switch, D-Pulse, like he says, Rest Talk, Agility if you want, Focus Blast. It gets really interesting moves. I haven't used it in a while. I feel like I might pick it up after this. But great stuff. And like you said, you really get to mitigate other places. Unlike Mega Midnet, I just realized in OLT over here that they put Mega Midnet. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. Mega Midnet is 2 points. I'm just damn, I feel bad for that Pokemon. It was always the lowest tier Mega, but that is just sad. 2 points. 2 of them. You get a whole 165 Shadow Claw swinging motherfucker. Okay, so I run a league called the MLP, right? And my man, that's where I met my man Cody. You see it on Mondays, right? That's my boy, right? He drafts Noivern all the fucking time. All the time. He got sniped of it this season. And he was like, what the fuck? I'm like, oops. My bad. I told that guy to draft it. Yo, Noivern's actually really fire. Right? Cause it's got a lot of interesting defensive utility. Instead of just dropping Dracos. It's stupid fast. It's a really cheap, fast Mon that you can actually bring a lot. Super Fang, Taunt, Defog, U-Turn, Roost. And then it like has some like strong moves like Draco, Hurricane, Boom Burst, Fire Move, stuff like that. It's actually really, really interesting. You can like also like agility if you really want to. Run like max bulk, max special attack, modest with like throat spray. So it definitely has some like uses, and it's really, really interesting. I actually have used it like once. I think I've only used it once. Wow, maybe I should use it again. Canon MLP. God knows Cody will take it round 4 from now on. Silvally, my boy Vivid. Let's go. I love this Pokemon, alright? I love this Pokemon. Pokemon's so fucking stupid. It's so dumb. Because it's just so ungodly strong. You won't understand how strong a really good neutral attack is until you SD to +2 and do like 80 to a Celesteela with Silvally Dark. Or you just like sweep whole entire Uber's teams with various different Silvally types. Great stuff. I love that. I just love SD multi-attack so much. It's also really good as like a pivot for like when you need it. You never know when like one specific typing might come in handy. Like also obviously Steel or Fairy, Water are all really good typings. Poison's actually also a really interesting typing, and it's why Arceus Poison is so good, because it can't get toxic. So if it had Recover, it'd be really cool. But it can't get toxic, so you can just Calm Mind up, and they either kill you or you just fuck them all up. I hate Silvally Poison so much for that. And like Poison has like interesting like neutral coverage. But the thing about Silvally is you can always run like an item on normal. And normal's also like a fairly spammable type sometimes. Scarf, and then you could like blow up. Parting shots are always like really, really good. I love Silvally. I'm always looking at it when I'm drafting. Mega Venusaur, yo, I loved Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur is so good. Mega Venusaur is so good. It's so fucking obnoxious. And I used to draft these. I drafted these two together in PML Season 2. But, like, I love Mega Venusaur, y'all. Mega Venusaur is so fucking great. Because it just, like, eats everything. And it's strong enough to not be passive. I just don't like it anymore without hidden power. When it had hidden power, I would draft it like every fucking week. Who gives a shit? Or every fucking league. Who gives a shit? It's the fattest fucking grass you'll ever meet. And but it does have like, it does suffer from like the what I call the Ferrothorn effect, which is, yeah, it's such a great mon and it's a great bulky grass and it just absorbs and absorbs and absorbs hits. Because how fat it is, like neutral hits even aren't really that good with it, unless it's like something ridiculously strong, like Choice Band Wicked Blow. But yeah, it suffers from the fact that it's not ground resist. So you end up kind of like... you kind of end up in a weird spot because of it sometimes. Whew. But generally, it's like really, really good. Like, I loved it. I use Swords Dance like all the time. Hidden Power Fire is great for hitting like the only thing that you really couldn't hit, which was like Steel type, specifically like Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is always a bitch to fight it, but Hidden Power Fire is really cool. I just love Mega Venusaur. I've used it so many times, and I bring it almost every single week whenever I have it. Electivire, Tauros, and PZ. Really cool, like lower tier mons. Get to that. Electivire, Tauros, and Porygon Z. Really cool lower tier mons. I did like Tauros when I had it in BBL, because actually it came to like some matchups and it was like ridiculously good in those matchups. But one thing I really like is Porygon Z. I fucking love this mon. I fucking love it. I loved it when I had Z moves, right? Because Z Porygon Z was like, first of all, Z Porygon Z, but also it's so stupid because all I would ever have to do, agility, or like if I had webs, I could run Nasty Plot, Tri Attack, Hyper Beam, Blank Move, and just fire off Normalium Z. Who fucking cares if you resist? That is adaptability boosted 200 base power fucking Breakneck Blitz. That is a strong motherfucking move, y'all. It's so strong. Hold on. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys something. Porygon Z. I just love using like Celesteela as like my go-to, right? Are you shitting me? You nasty plot up and you just Oko Celesteela casually. No big deal, right? It's just a Celesteela. Whatever. I mean, that's max HP, but like, even still, just like some damage off, and you could kill plus like fully Spadef Celesteela. How much damage would you even need? Oh my god, it has 80% minimum. Fuck that. What a stupid ass mon. It's so unbearably strong. It's one of my favorite special wall breakers to use, right? It's just so ridiculously strong. It has ways to like always set up. It can run choice items really well because it can switcheroo. You could run download if you want to. Analytic is like but it's good on like switches. But I would still just much rather just like run. I would just much rather run adaptability because it's gonna be the same power, just like guaranteed across the board. I don't use Electivire much. I'm not a huge fan of physical electric types, but I mean it's really cool. Tauros is great, and Porygon Z is just fucking outrageous. What an absolutely stupid broken Pokemon. Maybe. Who's to say? Maybe I am attacking you in Vikavolt, Madoche. Maybe I'm attacking you in Urshifu Urshifu Rapid Strike. This is a motherfucker. This motherfucker drafts this stupid mon all the fucking time. All the time! So much! Jesus Christ, man, we get it. Webs. It's great. With the item Akaberry. It's great. It's strong. It's fat. It's the best Pokemon ever. Yes, Madoche, I understand. I appreciate you and Vikavolt. Great mon. Strong. Very sexy Canadian. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, and you get on my motherfucking nerves. Alright, I'll read it. Give me a second. Oh my god, Owen, have you heard of this amazing greatest normal type ever named Licky? It has Wish, so it has a way to heal itself as well as provide support to its teammates. It's very bulky and is able to stomach even fairly strong fighting type attacks. It has plenty of coverage options, so it can't be made to deal with most offensive threats as a blanket check. But wait, there's more. This Pokemon gets Oblivious, which means it cannot be taunted, and thus is not a passive Pokemon and setup fodder. This amazing Pokemon can be yours for only $19.95 plus shipping if you call right now. I'm not reading the Vikavolt one because there's already a video of me reading the Vikavolt one. Oh, that's OLT. This is Beardy's matchup in OLT round week 1. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Amazing side commentary. Beardy's gonna get fucked in the butt by this Pokemon. Next, Phantom Base said Clefable. I don't get it. Like, I like Clefable. I think it's a good mon. I can see Skylar. I see his name. I just know. You can even see the Pokemon. I don't get what the, like... I just so said. Jesus Christ. Tyler, I don't get it. Like, Clefable's a good mon. But some people, like, nut over Clefable. Like, some people go fucking ape shit over Clefable. Y'all. It's good. It's a good mon. I've used it. I had fun with it. But, like, you're paying a lot of fucking points for that thing. And there's sometimes it comes in really good handy. But, like, no. Stop drafting it so much fucking much. Why Clefable of all things? Like, I don't know. I always use different fairy types, right? I'm always, like, constantly changing fairy types. Because any of them really work for me, right? They're going to do the same fucking thing anyway. They're going to come in, they're going to stomach the dragon type coverage for whatever, Poison Jab or Iron Head. They're going to stomach that, they're going to click fucking Moonblast, and they're going to knock the Pokemon out, and then you're going to sack it. Unless it's Togekiss. I actually do kind of like nut on Togekiss. Like Togekiss is great, but like it's like the epitome of fifth move slot syndrome, right? And it's just like a jack of all trades that doesn't do everything perfect. I don't know. I always hate looking at Clefable because like it should not do what it does, but it does, if that makes sense, right? Like it shouldn't be able to like stomach random stupid ass attacks that it does, but I mean, I guess 95-73 bulk is amazing. I don't know. I'm just not huge on Clefable. This is my buddy Skylar. He's in the same league as Cody. He's in MLP, and he's good pal. He's a shithead. It's a fun shithead. I like this shithead. Good mans. And he drafts Fortress every single fucking season of Draft League he has ever fucking played in. And he named it Thugs. He's named Thugs. Good mans. Thugs is a good boy. Thugs does one job. Thugs dies. That's it. He shows up. He gets fucked. He dies. And maybe he clicks that cannon. But Fortress is like cool, but I just like, I don't know. I wish it was slower, right? So it could be stronger gyro balls. But like, a lot of hazards. Right, Rapid Spin, can Volt Switch. Has a lot of cool things going for it. It's so passive now because gyro ball is not a thing anymore. Jesus motherfucking Christ. Is that higher than mine? I'm pretty sure that's higher than mine. This is out of date. My God. Oh, I'm already on that tab somewhere. Okay. Well, it's higher than mine. Looks like I need to draft Mamoswine and beat him. Because I'm at 6 times drafted and 63 kills. So not bad. Also, there's my top 10. Woo! Shout out to Dragovich for only being drafted 2 times and having 46 fucking kills. Yeah. He's great mons. I can't believe Latios is so high. I guess it's because that one season I had it. Kieran Black, because I had it in IBL. Right? Aegislash I did great with. Yeah, great mons. Donphan, Hydreigon, look at these mons. Anyway. Yay for side story. I want to see this picture. How many times have you drafted it? 11 times? Weak shit, Kurt. Weak shit. Alright? It took you 11. I could probably do it in maybe 2 more. Maybe, probably 1 if I really wanted to fuck people up with Mamoswine. Come on, Kirby. Get it together. Mamoswine's so fucking dumb. There's nothing. There's nothing that switches into it. I have literally had Mamoswine like reverse 6-0 so much because it's so fucking ridiculously strong. Broken ass Pokemon. GG next. Alright. Celesteela, Zero. Alright, Celesteela. Alright. Again, I'm not like huge up on Celesteela's nuts, but I do like it. I liked it with like Z-moves, right? Z-Fly, just to get that one boost, and once you get that boost, and the snowball starts. I used it. My claim to fame with it was UBL Season 3, I think. When I was like, yo, I'm gonna get Celesteela, and then I'm gonna get a fuck ton of electric immunities. And it worked out really well. It was actually a really fun team. I got Thunder Asterion, I got Mega Sceptile, and I got a Steelix. So, like, that really helped, like, neutralize that kind of issue. And it really helped Celesteela just pull off some really stupid shit. Especially since, like, all these things are, like, weakening steel types. I was able to run, like, Leech Seed Protect, Autotomize, Air Slash with Z-Move literally, like, 4 or 5 times in season. Zeke. So, he likes Zeraora. And the reason he likes Zeraora is because there's a Z. And then he can change the O to a 0. And that's it. But I like Zero. I can see Corey. Like, I like that I know my friends so well. I don't even have to see anything. I just see their name. I'm like, oh. I see Matt. Like, oh, Vikavolt. And I see Skylar, and I'm like, oh, Thugs. Jesus Christ. Zero is cool. Another mon I really, really liked with Z-moves. When I first drafted it, it has the coverage where you can just run whatever Z-move you want constantly. And if nothing else, you can just run, like, Z Double Edge. Woo! First yawn of the video. What's up? I'm tired. I did not actually sleep well last night. I got woken up by work in the middle of the night. But double setup, blitzing fast, which is really cool. And like, I think I had it recently too. But it also is like able to run like these really cool pivot sets with boots or assault vest, which is always nice. I wish it had U-turn or like Ice Punch. U-turn would be really, really fuego on that, honestly. That'd be a super fire. That'd be super fire. It's already really good, but that would be amazingly fire. But Zeraora was able to hang on after like the electric type fuckery that happened with no hidden power anymore. So now it can't do shit. So that they can't do shit. But Zeraora is able to like still carve out its niche because it gets Grass Knot, which is always good for grass types. Or electric types. It gets like Focus Blast, it gets Snarl, which is like a cool fun move, but it gets a lot of physical coverage too. Great mon, great mon. So he's gonna, so this man, Corey, man, Cameron, he's gonna say two things in the comments. First thing he's gonna say is red shirt. Because this is literally the only non-like black shirt that I own. And it's a sheet shirt. How you want it. But it's like the only non-gray or black shirt I have, and he comments about it all the time. But he's also gonna like clown on me because I've actually still never drafted Meloetta. I draft Psychics for fighting resist. What can I say? It be like that sometimes. I don't know. I really want to use it because I know it's like really, really good. It has a lot of stuff going for it. So one day I'll use it. We'll see. I know what it is. I think I'm gonna play this game with my friends. I know what it is. It's fucking Whimsicott. Because Drew, I don't know why I say Drew. I said DR. Matt is so. I keep using this phrase. He's so fucking on Whimsicott's nuts. Like he fucking watch this. It's gonna be Whimsicott. I like Whimsicott. I've used it. It's a cool offensive fairy. You need a really good fighting resist and like another good, like a really good steal to really make it work, in my opinion. But this was Fuego. I loved using this shit back before like Dark types were immune to Prankster, because like I'd always be anti-setup. I would always just hard straight up to Whimsicott, no matter what setup move you were gonna click. Doesn't matter what your Pokemon was, and I just encore you into it. But like, one thing that always like annoyed me with this, and I really wish this was like different. I wish it was stronger. Like, give it like 100 base special attack, maybe 110, right? Really give me a reason to use this thing. I want to fuck some shit up with a Specs Whimsicott, you know? But unfortunately, I can't. I just had to get over the fact because I love offensive. I love clicking offensive fairy move. I love clicking Specs Moonblast. Doesn't matter what the Pokemon is. It's so strong. It's so good. It's such a great offensive typing. But yeah, he loves his Pokemon. Everyone clowns him for it. Alright, let's see here. Where's the Melmetal? Alright, I wouldn't have been able to get Inkog, but Melmetal. Yo, that's a great mon. That's how I did really well on APA, was because of Melmetal. One thing, I actually got this idea from Monatui, but it helped me beat Envy, and I ran like Scarf Melmetal. And that, like, outspeeds up to, like, Necrozma, right? So, as long as you have, like, a 70-ish, 75-ish base Pokemon for them to speed creep and no 80s, you can actually speed creep up to, like, base 80 Pokemon with Scarf Melmetal, and you can get some really nasty kills. You can get some super out there, nasty-ass kills for no reason. But Melmetal is great. Iron Defense Body Press, Double Iron Bash is an obnoxiously strong move. It's a great Steel type in general. Stuff like that. I really like it. I just love clicking Choice Band Double Iron Bash. It's so good. What you switch in and why is it dead? And pads made it so much better. Oh god. Alright. Ferrothorn. I've talked about Ferrothorn a lot, right? And I'm always under the impression that it creates its own effect. That once you get Ferrothorn, you have to really think about what the weaknesses of Ferrothorn are. And I love using Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn's a champion Pokemon for me. But I was constantly like scared of ground types in NCP. Like Brendan, when I faced Dark Devil 26, he was like, yo, there's literally no ground resist on his team. I'm just gonna bring Choice Band Excadrill and fuck him up. And that really scared me the first time I played him. So when I played him again, I had to bring Air Balloon Ferrothorn so that I could surprise and fuck him up in the end game in playoffs. Very sad, very unfortunate, very not good. But Ferrothorn's like so good. It's such a great, easy spiker. It's so easy to do it. Body press is such a nasty move. Leech Seed's great. I love Leech Seed. It's a great fairy. Woo. It's great for pressuring fairies, but it's a great water killer. Power Whip is really, really strong and actually has a surprisingly strong attack stat. And its Gyro Balls actually hurt. Great Mon. Great Mon. Definitely Gardevoir just too good. I need to try Gardevoir more often. The problem I have is that I'd have to double up on a type and like find a good, really good fighting resist. Because Wantlet 4 times resist fighting, it's so physically weak that like any coverage is just gonna mess it up. Yeah, you could like switch it in on Passimian and everything, but Passimian clicks U-turn and it's adamant, and you're only max HP, and it does 78%. That's an exaggeration, but it's still like it takes a lot. But it's really strong and it has great coverage, and I really should probably use it one day because it has like a lot of like things going for it. I love Mega Gardevoir because like you click Hyper Voice and like bodies everywhere. Fucking ridiculous, especially with Mystical Fire now. I should really get on Mega Gardevoir again. What's my next draft? I need to use Mega Gardevoir again. Great Mon. I love clicking. I just love clicking Hyper Voice, but Moonblast, it gets from like Trick Room sets, Calm Mind, Wish Protect, stuff like that. Really cool. Jesus. So, Shadow Ball, Mystical Fire, Great Mon, stuff like that. I think someone said Umbreon. Yeah, Umbreon. Oh my god, it's Omar. Omar, you're back from the grave to bring up Umbreon. Fucking hell. This is a man, you'll see eventually in the Draft League history, this man's trying to stall me out. With stall. Holy fuck. Umbreon. We've seen the video, right? Right? The cursed Umbreon that 6-0'd me. This scars. I've drafted Umbreon recently, right? And the team was like, I mean, I had Jirachi, but other than that, it was like weak to the stored power report shit. I never brought it. Only like once or twice I even think about bringing it because of how much of a like momentum drain it was. Although it does give Baton Pass, so I guess that's cool. I guess it was just like the team that I had was constantly able to like get in and out without needing Umbreon. But it's a fat ass Wish Passer. It's really, really hard to kill. It's a great dark type for like what's the word? For not neutralizing, but trying to like keep your opponent from running stored power sets. Because like they had to like respect that. It is an Umbreon. Like you're not gonna like beat it forever. Kumo-o. I'm not that big a fan of Kumo-o. I think it's too slow to do the best things it can. Maybe I'll use it again, and maybe it's just like I had a really bad time with it. But like I always just felt like, well, what's the point? I'm just gonna like set up, and then the fairy type's gonna kill me because obviously it is, and I'm not gonna get anywhere. I don't know. Maybe that was me. Maybe I'm just using it bad. I just felt it was like, always so slow. So like Dragon Dance sets were like easily revenged, and you weren't get the power you need to really break through. And if you ran Swords Dance, then you're even more easily revenged. And Iron Defense Body Press, which is like cool and everything, but like then you're still just running a fighting move and stuff. Like I don't know. I wish I could do better with it. I wish I had better matchups. I did use it recently. I used it in like Hive, and it was like good. It was fine. But like I like it more as like Specs clicking Boom Burst or something. More than anything else. Because like then it's more easily like immediate pressure. I don't know. I don't know. I know I'm like in the minority on that. I find it so hard not to take Torrentee at any moment I can. Can't relate, Jesse. Can't relate. Because when I use Torrentee and I have to click Hurricane, I hit it over there. Jesse504, tell me what resist flying. What does Torrentee resist? I need you to tell me in the comments below. Thanks. Gohan, Lux, Uxie. Yo, retweet. Fucking love Uxie. Unkillable ass demon. I always just run Stealth Rock, U-turn, and whatever moves I feel like I need most. Just come in, throw up them rocks, click U-turn, get the fuck out, go into big boom boom mon, and just fuck everybody in the butt. I love Uxie. It's so fucking dumb. And all I ever need is like enough damage. Like I run offensive enough teams now that when I run Uxie, I'm just like, alright, I just need the damage to revenge it. So just run Stealth Rock, U-turn, like Psychic, and then whatever coverage move I need, and then just move the fuck on. And go into offense mons and kill everything. I said it before, but I love drafting these fat-ass Psychic types of rocks. They're so easy to throw rocks on and just get them up. And then I can run, like, whatever Spiker I want and just hazard stack for days. Great. Fucking love it. I just saw it was Mia, and just like, Latios. I like... Ian, how did you not get beat up for this? Listen, the funny thing about this is... she's describing Latios. She mentioned funny Dracos. But every time I see her post a Latios set, it doesn't have Draco. Like, one time she ran, like, Earthquake, Energy Ball, Mystical Fire, Ice Beam, and said, Latios. Nothing else, just Latios. She'll just show up in the Pokemon chat, just, Latios. And then it's max special attack, modest, 86 EVs in attack, 124 defense, 16 HP. Psychic, Calm Mind, Zen Headbutt, Defog. She'll be like, Latios. And I'm like, Mia, how? Literally how? And she'll get like 19 kills that game with it. Versus Umbreon, Zarude, Shiftry, Hydreigon. No, they'll all die. Mia is a witch. She's a witch with Latios. I don't know how she does it, but she does. Not just... Copycat. Yo, Coco's fire. But I'm like the weirdest Coco player, right? Like, everyone just like runs Life Orb or like Nature's Madness and U-turn. I'm always just like 252 HP, 240 defense, 16 speed, timid nature. Thunderbolt, U-turn, or no, discharge, U-turn, roost, filler. And then I'll just wall everything. Yeah, don't know what to tell you. That's just how I am. It be like that sometimes. I just fat ass Coco, max speed, just fucks everything up. Who gives a shit? Because I always run like something that like abuses the terrain for the most part. It be like that. What can I say? I love like using it with like Holocho or Drifblim or like Alolan Raichu, stuff like that. Ways to take advantage of it, because like electric terrain is great. Electric types are strong. Oops. And I use Coco like actually like pretty frequently. But like Coco's great, you know, if you can get it. Stuff like that. Is this who said this? Was this Fizzle? Fizzle the Hizzle said Buzzwole. Buzzwole so swole. Bug fighting is actually, like, in a really obnoxious typing. I was actually watching Wolf's video before this, but, like, it's actually, like, a really obnoxious typing. Because, like, it doesn't hit shit. Right? Oh, bug fighting? Let me just throw out my Poison Ghost Fairy Flying type. And then I'm just like, ah, knock it off. And then I get rid of their item, and then I'm like, well, that's all I can do, so fuck this mon. It's why I didn't like Theramose as much as I thought I would. In BBL. So I got two Ubers I didn't like. So it's like, I got Mew. So I'll just use Mew. But it's really, really cool. I like using it in Ranbass because you always get like Scarf with like dual stab, dual wing beat, etc. move. So you can just Dynamax and then take back the choice item after. And it's so fucking dumb. Ian, what did Ian say? I'm addicted to Greninja. Yo! I was addicted to Greninja for the longest time. Because I was like, yo, I need a Spiker. And it was like, yo, Greninja, that gives me great speed tier, gives me an offensive water, and like, I love it. It's such a great offensive Pokemon. All I would do is bring it, click the spikes, let it die, and move on. And I was like, it's It's great. Offensive waters are so good. You can tell all the water moves I clicked, like U-turn, spikes, and toxic spikes, and taunt, and nothing else. Now, Ashgren with Z moves was the shit. Because you always use that Z move to get in Ash form, and then you have a billion special attack, and you just fuck everything up. That was a fun time. I loved Ashgren like that. I gotta use Protean still, but like I loved Ashgren like that. Man said, Pikachu until I die. Thank you, Pickles. Very cool. I'm glad you like Pikachu, Rabombi. Cool. I'm glad you like Pikachu. Alright? I Fuegomon. Never used it, though. I usually like Alolan Raichu, but I've never used Pikachu. But you get him. You click Volt Tackle. You show him. A Slade set of Rabombi, which is weird because Rabombi doesn't have armpits. And it's also not a VTuber. But I was also addicted to Rabombi for a while. When I had Hidden Power, I was like, yo, Quiver Dance, Sticky Web, Moonblast, Hidden Power, or Psychic. I've pulled off some shit with Rabombi. It actually helped me win IBL. Because I was like I ran like the most horseshit lead, right? In IBL because I led Kieran Black versus Coco and clicked Scarf Earth Power. And knocked it out. I think. Did I? I think it was a double KO or something. Or like he killed me with Mega Pidgeot. And then I go to Rabombi, and I'm faster, obviously, right? But he's like, I take a Moonblast. I'm just going to Hurricane this. And like it's going to put up webs or something. And I click Specs Nature Power and blew Mega Pidgeot out of the water. Fucking Fuego time. Rabombi's great. Easy rocker. Or easy Weber. Dom. Is this Dominican Milano? This might be like old Dominican. Cleveland Escavaliers. That's not Dom. I don't remember who this is. Rudiger. Maybe I don't actually know you. Azelf. Megazard. Araquanid. Registeel. I've drafted these two together. This is a great team. An amazing team. I can't wait to talk about that team. Araquanid, Registeel. I liked Registeel in one league only, but other than that, I always found it like so fucking passive. But I used it in P4G, Next Generation. And I ran the most god-awful cancer set ever. I ran Subtoxic, Ice Punch, Earthquake versus Jacob as always. And literally, he had absolutely no way to beat it. Because when he sent out his Landers, I just Ice Punched it. And like, I'm not intimidated, so bug it. Died. Azelf is ungodly motherfucking strong. It's so fucking dumb. Click Nasty Plant and just like start sweeping. Because like, what's gonna switch in? You're faster than everything, and you have the coverage to take on any Mon. Zard is an absolute insane fucking Mon to have to put up with. I fucking hate staring down Zard at any given point in my life. And Araquanid is cool, but like I like Vigavolt and Rabombi is better as Webbers, but like it's really cool. It's a cool Mon. If you're looking for like an offensive water, I always like Dracovish better, or like a special water. Oh, I was actually gonna. I was actually. I want you guys to know, like, Twitter's over here, but I'm always looking at OBS. So what you see is what I see. So I see Lux, I'm just like, well. He's gonna say, I know you know. I'm like, yeah, I know. You like Gallade and Lopunny and Vanilluxe and being epic poggers. I will keep drafting Miltank in my normal types until the end of time. That shit is so goated for being a normal that actually has resistance because the thick fat set rocks effectively gets on utility, fits my playstyle, blah, 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 blah. Great. That's not Audino, so you're a lying piece of shit. Draft Audino more. Miltank was the shit. I remember back in, like, tier format when everyone was just, like... It was always a race to see who could get Miltank in tier 5 first. Because, like, it was, like, the best tier 5, and then people started moving it to tier 4, and then it never got drafted again. It never fucking got drafted. And now it's, like, falling back down because, like, passivity. But, like, Miltank was fun. I used that a lot. And I was just like, yo, rocks, milk drink. And then, like... Body slam or sliding toss and then coverage move. And it has like 3 really cool like abilities. I just wish it was stronger. If it was stronger, that'd be a fucking Fuegomon. Alright, Lux, what do you got to say? Lux loves Mega Gallade. You get him, Ellie. Like, Lux loves Mega Gallade. Loves clicking Swords Dance. Loves clicking fucking Pow Pow move. It was like his original logo. Yes, Lux, I get it. Stop it. It's either that or Lopunny, but I'm pretty sure it's Gallade. I'm like very certain it's Gallade. He keeps doing that. Like everyone else could probably, like all my other friends could probably do that. What happened? What happened when she said that? No, LMAO. Damn. You tried, Ellie. I appreciate you. But anyway, Mega Gallade is really, really fun. I remember I was always like trying to run like Fat Gallade, and I think I even did that. No, I used a Terrakion. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did the Gallade too. And I was like, all right, cool. The speed tiers are and the mons that like I'm not outspeeding because I'm not running enough investment don't beat me anyway. So I ran like max defense Swords Dance, and I took like some stupid hit I shouldn't have taken, and I knocked someone out. It was great. Amazing Pokemon. Incineroar and Tapu Fini never let me down. I did not like Incineroar for whatever reason. I just could not get it in me. I could not get it. I could not find my desire to like Incineroar. But I like Tapu Fini a lot. I think it's really, really cool. Live! For fuck's sake! I know she's gonna say like Infernape or DNC, but like DNC, she fucking goes shit over. Tapu Fini is really, really good. I really love using Tapu Fini. But I always like also like using good dragons. So like I end up like shooting myself in the foot when I'm like, yo, Tapu Fini. But like I want to use it so I can see if I like Iron Defense Calm Mindsets how good they are. I want to see how many times I can pull that shit off. But yeah, DNC, I love DNC too. DNC has, damn it, God, get her. Liv, why the fuck is it no matter what we're talking about, you find some way to be gay and horny? Listen, I've actually used DNC to ridiculous amounts of success with Z moves. I drafted it in APA Classic with like Rayquaza, Rock music. Get it? Rock. Anyway, and I got like a fucking million kills with it. But like DNC's so good, it should not be as good as it is. Like Rock Fairy should not be as great of a typing as it is, but it's just so fucking stupid good. It's so good at getting off rocks. It can be offensive. It doesn't even need to be like super bulky because you can just maximize HP and then the defenses take care of everything else for you. It's like Pex in that way. But it's not as passive as Pex. And it's an offensive fairy, which I love clicking Moonblast and Diamond Storm. Diamond Storm is an accurate-ish rock-type move, unless you're me. Great mon. Absolutely fuego mon. Fucking love DNC. And I actually got sniped of it recently, and I think it was MLP. And I really wanted to use it, but I guess I had to go fuck myself, so. I do really like that sometimes. Nishoba says, I gotta say Shaman is because it's my favorite mon. I also draft a lot of Slowking when I want to try hard because it's so reliable at low cost. Yeah, Slowking is actually really, like, that's like really good cost-effective mon. But Shaman, I used to use Shaman all the time because I was just like, 3 attacks, rest. And I would be like bulky on offensive, like max defense, modest. And that's what I would do. Seed Flare, whatever courage moves I needed, rest, and then it's like, oh, well, click rest, time to switch out. And then just natural cure it off. It was like, it was so good before like Hidden Power got snapped. I loved using Shaman. Such a good mon. And it was like unkillable too. The only problem is that like, if you run more defensive oriented sets, you run like mono grass or mono can't touch steel. It's like Earth Power is sometimes like really weak versus them. So like that can be a problem. And grass is just like a shit offensive typing sometimes. So it was kind of like annoying at times, but like I still might use Shaman again recently, like soon, because like it's a great mon, right? It's a nice fat fast grass type. It can do like so many different things, and then Healing Wish is always cool. Somehow I always end up with Keldeo. It's always right there at the right spot. Keldeo's great. Keldeo's fun, especially with Flip Turn. It's just like so brainless. It's such a brainless offensive water type, and it has like a decent defensive typing. So that, like, it can be bulky if it needs to. And sometimes it doesn't even need to be that bulky. You can just, like, max HP, Calm Mind, Sub-Calm Mind sets. and you can like roll compression a lot really easily. If that mon that was scaring you is there, guess what? You now have a mon to handle it. And if it's not, well, guess what? You now have a Subcall Minesweeper that you could deal with it with. So stuff like that's really, really cool. I like Keldeo. I always try to like shoehorn Swords Dance sets in, but like in all honesty, just run specs. Just like run specs or scarf or whatever you need, like Mystic Water or something like that. Just run flip turn. Bring it in, flip turn out. Congratulations, they brought in their weak to whatever type, and then just go into another offense. It's really good for offense pivot. Really, really good stuff. Porygon Z. Yep. I'm glad. It's got a great design. It really was. It was Fuego. Amazing special attacker. I retweet on this one. Fucking A1. Another Porygon Z stand. I love it. Dual Dance sub nasty plot. It's just so fucking stupid. Tri-Attack is such a dumbass fucking move. I love this mon. And if you're me, it can freeze you. Dragon. What the fuck? Who's this? I don't follow you. Do I? Yeah, I don't follow you. Why the fuck did you pop up? Mr. Icho Booty. Found your ult. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. We get it. Vigovolt's amazing. I know. I ran into a championship with 1,000,000 ground types, and it was like my counter to everything. Defensive was amazing. I fucking love Vikavolt. Occaberry, I get it. Sticky Web, yes. Thank you. The greatest electric type ever. The once every Blue Moon Mega Gyarados actually fits my team. Bruh, Mega Gyarados is actually so fucking dumb. It's actually so incredibly stupid. I gotta get better at using it. I want to use it again just so I can use it better. But it's so fucking stupid. You just Dragon Dance and like you think your opponent's gonna be able to like stop you. Aha, I have a way to stop you. You're not gonna kill it. You're not. It's an unkillable fucking demon. It's so strong. It's so fucking bad. I fucking hate looking at Mega Gyarados on the other side. Greymon is just so fucking... You can always intimidate too and make yourself even bulkier on the way in. And you Mold Breakthrough Sturdy and it's just a fucking insane mon. Jesus Christ. Togekiss is the best fairy. Eat shit, Dr. Slacking. There we go. I love Togekiss. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Oh my god. It can do so much too. Like, I love being able to, like, you can run Nasty Plot if you want. You can run Scarves. You can just, like, be a Cum Sock if you want. Just run Thunder Wave Air Slash. It just gets so much stuff. I love it. Togekiss. It's the best fucking fairy ever. Because it actually, like, also resists ground, which is amazing. So you can pair it with, like, Ferrothorn, which is, like, really, really cool. And just get a fat water, and then you have, like, an amazing core. Oh my god, Togekiss is so fucking good, y'all. You don't understand. I fucking love Togekiss. Especially since I used it in BBL 2 times in a row, because, like, I always want a good Dragon Dancer. Whew. Hippowdon. That's an interesting one. I like Hippowdon. It has, like, really interesting, like, coverage sometimes when it needs to. It's not, like, my main... It's, like, not my go-to ground. Because, like, I always get fucked over by sand somehow. What is my go-to ground? I guess, like, Swampert, probably. Swampert's probably my go-to ground right now. That or, like, a Lando. I've been using Lando a lot. Rhydon was my go-to ground for a while. You want a Pokemon I used a lot? I fucking loved Groudon. Fucking amazing Pokemon. But it's really cool. But the thing I don't like about, like, using Hippowdon, other than, like, sand, it doesn't always provide the greatest support. Just rocks and show up and... That sounded like my cat destroyed something. It'll be fine. It doesn't have... It doesn't provide a lot of support other than, like, rocks and setting up sand for something that likes it. So that kind of, like, throws me off and makes me want to run something like Swampert, which, you know, U-turns or flip turns and provides, like, that pivot. But it's so fucking fat and it's so hard to kill unless you're running, like, a really good, like, special offensive water. So, I really like that. And it's just like one of those, like, even when Electrotypes were good, it was just like, Paddle's gonna say fuck you anyway. Goki Gamer. When I'm in doubt, Snorlax, Tapu Fini, such as natural bulk lows can run some crazy sets. No, I don't care what you say. You don't run crazy Snorlax sets. Aimo runs crazy Snorlax sets. Man ran Gluttony, Recycle, Salic Berry, Belly Drum. That was some fucking fuego. But like I don't like Snorlax Tapu Fini together because like Restlax then becomes like impossible. But like separately, they're both really good. I talked about Tapu Fini, but Snorlax is so good. Assault Vest sets are like impossible to break. Curse is amazing in the right setup. Sometimes you can just run max attack, max defense, and then just like 4 attacks or something, whatever you need. It can provide a lot of like random different things. Snorlax is actually pretty unpredictable, despite the fact that it's like usually set to certain rolls on teams. Woo! So I really like that. Great stuff. Alright, Cinderace. Cinderace outpaced with the fucking Blaze. Now king me, bitch, because the court has changed. Cinderace is cool. I really like Cinderace. Able to deter hazards. Deter! I was trying to think of that word earlier. Fucking figured it out. God, there's so much more to go. Cinderace is great. Really strong. I was allowed Libero when it first dropped. It's like, no. Never again. Never let Libero ace to the fucking light of day ever again. It's such a stupid ass Pokemon. But Boots makes it so good. Show up, click Powerball, click U-turn. It's such a fast U-turner. It's such an interesting speed tier at 119. It helps you get that gap that people always like struggle with. And they're just like, speed tiers aren't important. It's okay. When they max out at 110, because there's like nothing good above them because they let it all go. So Cinderace helps with that. Really good on like Volt Turn teams. I think it's so good. Torrentee and Zapdos basically fit on any team fight bulk. I love Zapdos. Torrentee, okay. Zapdos, so fucking good. It's so fucking good. It's so stupid strong and support, and it never dies. It shouldn't be this bulky. It doesn't even have that good bulk, but it never fucking dies. It's always alive. It's always just like random, like the last mon standing when I lose with it, because it just it finally gets toxic, or like it gets +2 stone edged, or ice beamed or something. But it's always fucking alive for the dumbest reason. And electric flying fire is actually really cool offensive coverage. Not a lot. Woo. Not a lot wants to put up with it if you can, hit Hurricane. So, really cool stuff. And then I always like running like metal sound shit. A Selgor! Yeah! I love a Selgor. I used to run that shit so much. Because I would just be like, yo, spikes? Yo, die? What are you going to do now? Huh? What are you going to do now that I got all these hazards up? And like, it was always like really cool to run like modest specs. Because like you're faster than everything anyway. And you have like enough coverage for the most part. As long as you can call the steel type coming in. But now it doesn't get hit in power fire anymore. So now I can't hit like Ferrothorn or Scizor, which is sad. But Bug Buzz was actually like a stupid strong offensive typing for a while. Because no one had switched into it for whatever reason. Savali, I talked about it. Fucking retweet. Amazing offensive demon. And the reason why I lived didn't win APA. Alright. Celesteela. I've talked about Celesteela already. I still want to use it again so I can run like Meteor Beam sets. But now we're into it. If it's not Mew, if Mew wasn't what I was going to say, it was gonna be fucking Hydra. Other than Mew, I've probably run the most insane Hydra sets, right? Because I've run anything I could get my hands on. I ran Nasty Plot. I ran Mono Nasty Plot. I ran Workup. I ran Sub Nasty Plot. I ran Sub Roost. I ran Defensive. I ran Defog. I ran Scarf and Specs and Band. And I ran Dragon Dance. And I ran Sub Dragon Dance Acrobatics Citrus Berry. Because my opponent's only Dark Resist, real Dark Resist, was like Whimsicott and some fighting type or something. So I was running Crunch, and I've run Mix, and I've run Life Orb, and I've run Darkinium Z, and I've run Dragonium Z, and I've ran every fucking Hydra set I could ever fucking think of. Because I just love it so much. It's got like this amazing defensive typing, ground resist, and it can run like a multitude of berries, whatever berry you need to like lure and kill something. Its defensive typing is like really good for resisting a lot of stuff, but it's also like lets it be weak to a lot of stuff. So it creates like this weird effect with berries, right? Where it's like, well, these 3 Pokemon can kill it, so you know, there's so many different berries you can run. He's probably not even going to run a berry. And like, no, I ran a specific berry for what I knew you were going to try and kill me with, and I lured it and killed it. Hydreigon is so good. I fucking love using it. Mew, Hydreigon, Togekiss. You ever let me get that? I will have the most fun of my life. Great, great, great fucking Pokemon. It gets so much dumb shit. It gets so much opportunity to do whatever the fuck it wants because it resists. What does it resist? Water, fire, grass, electric, ground, psychic, ghost. God. So many types. Amazing Pokemon. Fuego Pokemon. Move on. I think we're closing in the end. In singles, 100% Malamar. I don't know what it is, but I just make her work super well. I mean, more power to you. I would always be like scared that my opponent predicted, but like Trick Room Life Orb could be really cool. Like superpower knockoff Psycho Cut. I've never used them by myself because I always like stronger dark types or better dark types. But yo, if Malamar's kicking ass for you, yeah, I gotta give it to you. You're clearly doing something right. Hell yeah. Easily Crest. God. No. Bad. Bad mans. No. Bad. Whack. 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 I gotta be careful of beating you because you got a kid. I don't want to go to jail for child abuse. Crest. Mew. Stinky. Fatmon. No one likes Stall. I've actually used Crest once. But like the league died, and I was like, I'm gonna use a fatter team, and I grabbed like Kyurem Black, Gliscor, Cresselia, and it was the most fucking fun ever. I wonder if I can find that team. I wonder if I can. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. If it's anywhere, it's in... Damn. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Can I find... Where was this godforsaken team? Oh man, I don't think I have it. Damn. Oh my god, come on. Man, that sucks. It was such a great mon. I wish I had that team because it was actually like I was solely trying to use like a fatter team. Oh my god. Unfort. Well, it was a super fat team, but it had like no fire resist. But like Crest was great because it just absorbed every hit fucking ever. What a fucking obnoxiously stupid mon. Nihilego. I miss Gen 6, 7, right? It's Gen 7 Nihilego with like hidden power. Yo, that shit was great. You run like Life Orb Speed Boost and just fuck everything up. Or you run... It was just so good. It was just such a great snowball effect for like the right teams, especially with webs. It was fucking believably great. Rock Poison like provided like what you needed unless it was against a steel type. What the fuck are you doing? Did y'all see her? What the fuck are you doing? Do you want to be in the video? Say hi. She hates being held. But Nihilego is like really, really good. I loved using like offensive snowball effect sets with it. I'm busy. I'm leaving you in the video. They're all gonna know you. Nihilego is great. Love it. It gets you Toxic Spikes, it gets you rocks, and it just gets you this fucking potential sweep master. So I haven't been able to use it in a while because it alwaady gets sniped for me, but I want to use it again because it's just like so good. Especially now I get the meter beam too. So it like now has that chance to really pull off some shit. Great mon. Lantern. Lantern and Badass Frostlass doesn't take it before me. Yo, Scarfer is the greatest Scarfer ever. Best mon, 10 out of 10. Love it. Love a water type that doesn't lose to electric types. Great. Amazing Pokemon. But I don't like the fact that my water type loses to Earthquake. Galarian Corsola, that shout out to Diet Tight. I can't stand this Pokemon. I think it sucks. But Diet Tight will wall whatever the fuck he wants with it. He loves it. Politoed, and I love Pelipper. More as Rain Center, but like Politoed isn't bad. It's like really good, like cheap rain, which is cool. Vaporeon, Rotom, Heat, Crocodile. I feel like I've drafted this before. I feel like I've used this exact 3 before. But Vaporeon specifically is like the one I really, really like. Just because like Fat Wish, Flip Turn, Baton Pass, whatever. Come in, take the hit, fuck off. And it just like passes really good wishes. Rotom Heat's really cool. Nasty Plot is really, really fun. I don't like the fact that like it drops a special attack with its move. That's why like Wash is a better offensive mon. But Heat has like amazing resistances for no reason. And there's a really good pivot. Love it. Whew. Crocodile, I mean, I like it versus Leo. But I mean, in general, it's like, it's good. It's great. It's fine, I guess. It's fine. I'm not huge on Crocodile, but like it's a good mon, so like I'll give it a good passing score. I just looked over at Twitter. Oh fuck! It's Arctovich. No, you played me. No, I only saw like here, and I was like, Dracovish. Oh wait, I only saw like here. I was like, Dracovish. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Click the button. Boom, 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 boom. Wah, 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 wah. Now I'm sad. Dracovish is better. Get good. What can I say? Thriller says for me, yeah! Click a button, get a kill. I fucking loved Dracovish, man. That was one of the most fun times I've had in Draft League format ever. It was just like, time to go back out into Dracovish and click the funny button. And unless I was facing like Gastrodon. Bring it out. What are you gonna do? Who you going out to? Toxapex? Toko'd. Goodbye. Next. Oh, I'm with him. I don't give a shit what other people say. I know, like in, I can't remember what league it was. I think it was like TDT or something. They gave me like a Dracovish team. I would let them. I was like, yo, give me a Dracovish team and I got this. I promise. And they gave me Dracovish Sand. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't give a shit about Sand. Who gives a fuck about Sand? Like, oh, it makes it better. Like, no, it doesn't. You know what makes Dracovish better? Scarf. And then I move the fuck on. I click the button and I move on. And like the team kind of like sank a little bit because like it was a weird team. But like eventually I put Mew on the team and then I started winning again. I loved it. I used it back to back. I've used it 2 times in league format. I got over 40 kills with it. Fucking insanely dumb mon. Love it. 2-time offensive MVP. Fucking A right. My man. Zapdos. Zapdos. Great mon. Fucking amazing Pokemon. Has amazing defensive typing. Has amazing fucking resistances. Utility. Whatever you name it. Rotom Heat. Like I said. Great as a pivot. I love my like fatter electric types. I think it's actually like really cool to have like a flying resistance. Because people will just like bird spam me for no reason. We have 2 more. We have Gliscor. Which I have like trauma over because I ran Gliscor in one league and I used dual wing beat and it was illegal and then I got fucked. And even though like I pulled off the reverse sweep of the century, But Gliscor is like really, really good. It's like a lot fatter of a land, like a lot harder to kill than Landorus, right? It can do whatever Landorus wants to do, but it can do it slower but better, right? Yeah, Landorus is great. Swords Dance, Breaker, and a Sweeper and everything. Gliscor can do that too. It just takes longer because it needs more boosts, but it has the longevity to do it because it's unfucking killable. Demon Mon, absolute demon in fucking Pokemon. Great Mon. What the fuck? I don't give a shit. And then we have like Liepard and Cole. I don't know. I never liked using Cole when I used it, but like Liepard was also one I think I used like once, and I was like, this is cool. It has some like nice little niches, but then like I want my Dark type to help me not lose to Electrics or I not lose to Psychic. So like Liepard kind of just like fell over. So oof on that one. I know some people really like Cole, but like I never got behind it because like I don't know. I'm always just like, oh, I'd rather not just like immediately piss my pants when someone tries to click Scald Roast me. But that's me. Anyway, that is it. Holy shit. Thank you to every single one of you who replied. Especially, who do I want to give a special shout out to? Alright. We're going to give special shout outs to the Gliscor Man. Anyone who's a Zapdos. Thriller for Dracovish. Lacanus for Hydra. Anyone who said Silvally. I did like a Selgor. J. Ricky, my man, dropping facts on the timeline. It's actually not the best fairy, but it's the best, like, not Mega Mawile fairy. Or, like, you know, Ubers, like Xerneas. But, shout out to the Matt O'Shea alt. I wonder if anyone replied to that, because, like, I have this entire thing muted. So I, like, can be surprised when I see this. Fucking Lux, I swear to God. I'm glad we all had fun. Great time, etc. Well, if you have any other thing you'd like to add, any Pokemon that you like to use that you didn't get a response to this question with, please leave it in the comments below. Also, if you have anything that you want me to talk about in these future videos, leave that in the comments below. Just tell me anything you like. Tell me that my shirt's red. Tell me you liked my cat. Tell me that you think my glasses are cool. I don't know. Whatever you want. Leave a comment. Say some nice things about me. Oh, there's 2 quote tweets. Trexo. And final shout outs to Trexo. My man for Swampert. This Pokemon I use on a really stupid, amazing team, and it was like the perfect glue. I used so many random sets, and it was always just that thing that I needed, and I fell in love with it afterwards. Great Mon. I hope you guys enjoy. Please show some love to this video, because it would really, really help me out. Because I need the love on it since it's over an hour and YouTube's going to shit on it. But until then, I'll see you guys on Monday for Draft React. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!